Yeah, buddy. Hope you guys doing alright. So, whatchamacalls it? The past 5 minutes or so, I've been trying to just figure out, just get a list of exactly how the state of Oregon has spent the $37.5 million it was given to help out these 21 rural hospitals. That's all I want to find out is how that money was spent. Which I think is, I don't think, I know that is completely right for any American citizen just to know how the money that comes from them working, the collective taxes of all of us working and living here. And yes, I may not be, even though this is work. I don't even like getting into that, but as a younger man, I worked a lot. Even if I'm not working, I am still an American citizen. So it's still my right to know where that money is going, as long as it's not involved with any type of classified defense project, which this being in regards to hospitals is not. So, since it has nothing to do with the safety of the country, there's no good reason to keep that information from somebody like me. And I'm not saying that they are keeping it. What I am saying is that for the past 5 minutes, I've been looking for just that, just a specific list of how that money has been spent. That's it. The receipts. I just want to see the receipts of how they're spending the money. Because then, once I know how they're spending the money, I can then look into every single expenditure and see if it's aligned with the Constitution or not. The issue I'm having is I keep running into a bunch of sites that look like they spent a lot of money creating the site, but the actual site isn't really doing much to help me see what I need to see. It's again, what I'm getting is, and I hope I'm wrong, to me it's giving off the impression of exactly what I've been talking about, is evil masking itself to appear like it's this thing that's good and functioning and effective, when in actuality it's like not. We shouldn't be spending more money on making our websites look pretty when we have a whole state that's suffering. Okay, like that's where those are the places we should be cutting expenditure. Okay, so when I go on to these places and it looks like these websites are like spent a ton of money on them, like very well put together websites. Um, and then I'm having trouble even figuring out basic information that a good government should have would have no issue sharing. There's no reason why that would be any type of a security threat. Just sharing how money was spent to help out hospitals has nothing to do with security of our nation. Okay, if you're going to say it does, then every single thing that happens in America is potentially a threat, and it is really. And if we're going to go down that way, then the only way to really be as protected as possible, not right now, buddy, is to make sure we're all as aligned as we can be with good, which would mean we would all have to, every single action and thing that is done in America would need to be analyzed to ensure that it is as good as can be. If it is not, then that is to allow more evil in. So, even by their own standards of trying to defend why they're doing, they're wrong. And this is what I'm beginning to really realize in regards to the difference between righteous and non-righteous, or good and evil, is these evil people, these unrighteous ones, they're always having to clean up their messes. They're always having to tell lies. They're always having to try to tie those lies to other lies to try to make it look like it's not what it really is. And it requires a lot of effort on their part. And if you know what you're looking for, it's really easy to see. And somebody like myself, I don't have to do all that shit. Like, this is why I'm not afraid of anything, because I know it's rooted in righteousness. And no matter what, if I did make a mistake, then I'll just admit to it and change it, because that's the right thing to do. The not right thing to do is to hide and to pretend like you're something that you're not. And that is the feeling I'm getting here. I'm not saying that's what's going on, but that's kind of what it's looking like. I hope I'm wrong, though. So, anyways, with that being said, I might take a little break and just meditate on things for the next step. But essentially, transparency. And it's funny too, because like the website, the whole thing was about transparency, Oregon, and this and that. And it's like, okay, yeah, they do have their spendings, but they're not getting the specifics. They're just saying that a large amount of money was sent to this sector, a large amount of money was sent to this sector, a large amount of money was sent to this sector. But that really doesn't tell me at all how the money was spent. Like, how is it specifically being spent? Each and every cent matters. The individuals who make those decisions matter. The individuals who write off on those individuals making those decisions matter. All of this matters. All of this has an effect on us, on our actual economy, and on us spiritually. on individuals and collective levels. So, anyway, all right, love y'all. Peace.